But don't. That shit
know
looks
you're not talking with them
delicious.
pink ass wings in there.
Right, that you just could. You're hating ass. You're hating ass.
That's how your ass been losing that weight, eating that under.
Yo, I went to.
No, that shit fake. That shit ain't fake.
No, that chicken, I didn't. I'm over here starving, and I straight up denied that chicken.
Motherfucking bone.
Just because you ate it doesn't mean it was done, bro. You were
that shit was done like a motherfucker.
I had the best mac and cheese of my life.
That's what's
mac and cheese. We're talking about chicken.
Yo, I'm just saying. Over the weekend, I went to Atlanta over the weekend.
Okay.
Chris, next time you should cook for us and let us be the
judge.
No, let's not do that.
Y'all can not eat that shit too?
No,
yeah.
I'm
Same way
gonna
y'all eat that motherfucking pizza.
I mean, I'm gonna be
I ate the
early
pizza,
enough to
so
make
don't do
sure
that.
the prep is, you
ate
to
half
par,
of the motherfucking pizza and put it back in the box. I can see if you threw that shit away. She put it
No.
right back in the box.
No.
I
I do recall
See.
throw it. I just wanted.
I had like broke it off and started.
No.
And I like put it like, and I like ate it, and I was like, yuck.
No, I think
I don't want any more. I didn't pick it up and bite it. I broke it off.
Throw that shit away. Don't
I
put that
broke
shit back
it
in the box. People gonna eat that shit.
I broke it off.
Personal box.
Yo. Because I was eating cheese. I was eating the cheese pizza.
It was actually pepperoni.
I know. I'm getting to that.
Oh,
I'm getting
shit.
to that. I'm getting to that.
Oh
I was
my
eating a
God.
cheese pizza, and I was like, pepperoni. Let me taste the piece. So I like broke off the little tip of the triangle and put it in my mouth, and I was like, nah, I don't want that. It was just a
bite
tip.
Just the tip.
It was just a tip.
It was
And I was
bite
like, ugh, because sometimes
Teeth
meat
marks on the
tastes
teeth.
a little too. I just like meat sometimes, and I don't like it. Like I was eating the chicken strip earlier,
what she
and it
said.
just
It
tasted.
tastes like
It smelled, and I was like,
ugh.
ugh.
Pepperoni, like processed
smell like-
meats,
what it smell
I've never
like?
had that problem. But chicken, I'm like, this does.
Some
taste
people's pepperoni
really
is just
fresh.
not good. It tastes like iron, like blood, like not good.
Yeah.
Nah, Papa
disgusting.
John shit was Papa John shit.
Nah, they
You
lacking.
ate 3 pizzas
They lacking.
after we left, so you would know.
I had to.
You'd be the authority on it.
Fuckers. Next time I buy some motherfucking
I was
shit
like,
for y'all
yeah, you gotta get that meat crispy though.
Can
sometimes.
next week be the next time?
Hell no.
Why not?
Then y'all ain't eat my motherfucking chicken. I just motherfucking cook and
I
shit.
told you,
Even though
I
I
have-
cooked it for myself.
I take
What you
issue
season it with? Some Lowry's.
It don't matter what I say.
No, it absolutely
I'm not even
does.
my
Your
my
recipe
recipes.
out.
Nope. It's
No.
not for y'all to know.
No cookbooks. No cookbooks.
Anyway, community, welcome. We're back. Moral of the Story podcast. You know, it's me, Christopher the Mastermind. C_TOP_.
It is D N0W_forever.
It looks like you guys are having me back. It's Darling Nikki, Darling_Nikki_84.
Hi, you guys. It's Cashmere once again. You can find me on Instagram at cashmere.p.
Word. Hello, guys. How are you guys today?
Cool.
We're here once again. What's been going on this week?
Talking to me.
Are y'all ready for this question this week? Last week I asked y'all this. Y'all didn't have an answer for me.
What?
Oh my god.
Let's get into
How's
it.
your week been?
I don't even know, man. Today
What's
was
today?
so
It's been
crappy
long.
that it just cast a dark shadow over the whole week. So
Save that one. Save that one. Go Cash. Go Cash.
Yeah. Well, my week, I drove back from Atlanta Monday morning, so
Okay.
I've been tired.
You can get real specific. Okay.
I've been tired.
My week has been pretty good. You know, last week I was on a trip about me losing a few pounds and shit. This week, I will say, I'm gonna go off on a tangent a little bit. When I'm at the work job, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
The slave ship.
It happens to be on a certain app that's on iPhones. Shout out to iPhone, Steve Jobs. I don't know about the rest. I listen to a lot of podcasts. And more of the story, we happen to be on this app now, so you guys are subscribed. But we on this
iTunes.
motherfucker. So that was a highlight of my week. I fucks with it
Because we on iTunes
We in the
now.
motherfucking building and shit. Fuck with it.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
iTunes.
Subscribe.
tomorrow is actually the highlight of my week because it's my Friday.
Okay.
I'm off.
I might call out
for Good
Friday because I got to work.
Oh, I care.
You gotta work Friday,
Oh, 'cause it's
too?
Good Friday. Well,
Tomorrow's Good Friday. Oh,
they don't give a fuck.
Tomorrow
Friday.
is my Friday because I don't have to work Friday. My boss was
okay.
like, clock in, but don't show up. I said,
I gotta
"You got
work."
it." You ain't
I
gotta
gotta
tell
work.
me
I'm
twice.
gonna be there.
Damn.
No doubt.
Yeah.
On some music releases though.
What you heard?
Did y'all listen to that Mac Wilds? That shit is
I listened to it last night.
last night. You rocking with it?
Not all.
Because I heard Mac Wilds' first shit. This shit went.
Hennessy.
It was cool, but this next shit, this latest shit,
You like it?
Yeah.
that shit dope as fuck.
Did you listen to it, Eric?
On some
Not,
R&B
not yet.
shit.
Not yet. I haven't got to him.
Especially if we was gonna be on some R&B shit like 90s shit last week. To hear that shit, I was like, okay,
He bringing the 2000s back.
what?
Okay.
I rock with
I'm
it.
gonna
Okay.
have to listen to it tonight,
All
and I
right.
like Mac Wilds.
Yeah?
So I'm gonna have to.
I know he
give it a
turned
listen.
one of Genuine lyrics into a song. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Stingy joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit on the album. That shit on the
Okay.
album.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my
Okay.
my riding out music.
Yeah, I mean that's some positivity that we had going on in the week. Of course, we have some negativity going on, politics wise, if you want to call it politics. It's kind of worldly news
Politics.
with the whole missile strikes. Donald, you guys is president. God is my president. That's the only God I recognize. God is my president. I don't know about you guys, but
Make America great again, man. Not this.
so what y'all feel,
Right.
felt about these missile strikes?
At this point, I feel like I'm kind of desensitized to his ignorance. Like I'm really not at all shocked. Like it's disappointing, but this is pretty much what I expected. I feel like, the Muslim ban that he imposed is just kind of leading up to this, and this reinforces that narrative, you know what I mean, that Syrians are dangerous. But it's confusing because it's like you wouldn't let Syrian refugees in, but you're going to bomb Syria.
Made
what?
no sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But
I feel like him and his homeboy Putin set all that up. They killed all those babies so he could have that reaction. That's what I think. I think the whole thing was set up from the beginning.
I'm just a peaceful person. I don't like none of this war shit. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. That's what I'm
Absolutely
about.
nothing.
Whoa.
I'm just a peaceful person. I'm all about peace and positivity. I don't like none of
Peace.
this war shit. It's like, what is it really for, though?
Profit.
I mean, it's about profit, but a lot of people's lives are being lost from this shit.
But they don't care.
I don't like this shit. I don't allow my soul to get involved too deep into that shit because I don't like it.
Most money is made off of someone else being hurt.
I understand.
You have the prison system, healthcare system, wars.
Right, and it's just
Me-
crazy to me
No, do
because
your
it's
thing.
like you are trying to justify the missile launch by the death of all of these babies and stuff, but it's like
You ain't
people
let them in.
Flint, Michigan still don't have clean water. What about those babies?
Right.
But
Then he had his partner on there. Was it Sean Spicer? Say some bullshit.
What is wrong with that man?
Hey, Sean got issues.
what isn't wrong with him? There's something wrong with his entire cabinet.
Yo, Sean is a fool.
Sean
Hey,
all
Spicer,
of
that
all
nigga
love
throw.
him.
That's
Throw.
reality television for your ass.
That
Fuck
is.
love and hip hop.
He's
No
throw.
offense, but
It really
Sean is a
is.
fool.
Something wrong with him.
Um,
That whole he's not that bad. He didn't try to compare him to
I don't
to
think
Hitler.
I don't think the missiles on Syria. I don't think that was a bad move. Because for a government to spray people, you know what I mean, with sarin, how you pronounce it, this Holocaust gas, that's what I'm gonna call it. You know what I mean? You spray people with this gas and
Poison.
yeah, pretty much to watch a government do this to people and
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much
messed
America.
up.
We gonna put America, not we, but America government. They're going to make the way for the next next war, next battle, next circumstance. America's gonna set they're gonna set the table for it. So I think Trump's doing what he did was kind of showing we're not gonna go for the chemical situation on my watch, at least until he ready to push the button. So my I don't think it was a bad move because King said it. Injustice anywhere is
Injustice everywhere.
So to watch this man spray people with shit, you know what I mean? America got to set the standard, and now we're not going for that shit. We gonna handle this. You know what I mean? Who died? 6 people died, right? Six or 10 soldiers died, and he blew up a bunch of airplanes. Hey, don't do it no more. Don't spray nobody else with the Holocaust gas. You know what I mean? My opinion.
And if I'm not correct, that's the same video what they had posting on like a lot of YouTube, Facebook, and shit. Like a lot of people sitting on motherfucking floors, just like gasping for air and shit. That's
Yeah.
the same shit, right?
Yeah.
That-
That's the same shit.
That's the gas. The gas is
Okay.
that gas that makes your organs and shit stop working. Like it makes everything shut
It
down.
attacks your nervous
Your
system.
nervous system. Yeah.
That shit was so hard to look at, but it's like we getting so desensitized
They
to this
die
shit. It's
from
like,
asphyxiation.
Now you can actually like just look at this shit and be like, damn, this shit cold blooded. Back in the day, motherfuckers be like, damn, I want to look at this shit. But I was
Yeah.
actually able to sit there and like, damn, this shit fucked up.
There
And
was
to-
a movie with Jodie Foster about that where they killed people they streamed the killings of people, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but it highlighted how we've become desensitized to stuff like that, and it's like you don't think you want to watch it, but you can't look away.
Right.
I think that's fucked up.
But
though.
I
It
think
is.
I'm just worried because I don't want Trump at the helm of any sort of nuclear codes, like leading the charge for war. I think that he's always uninformed, underinformed, and super impulsive and reactive. I mean, this man waits up until like 3 a.m. when he goes to take a crap to tweet about Alec Baldwin's portrayal of him on Saturday Night Live. I think that there are other things that he needs to be worried about. And I mean, like the Yemen raid a few months ago, he didn't even, get out of bed to go to the Situation Room to be debriefed. So I just don't trust the decisions he's making because it seems he's always like underinformed. But
Right.
at this point,
I
we're
don't
we're
trust his
kind of in
decisions.
it.
I don't trust him.
And I feel you on this track record. I feel you coming from the media aspect. I would feel that certain. I wouldn't trust his certain things he's done. You know what I mean? Certain things he's said either or moves he's made. But this one in particular, I can put myself at the end of injustice in America and think like shit. If they start doing it over there, shit, you know what I mean? I'd rather him kill it now before it make it this. It might not make it soon, but I'd rather him dead it now before chemical shit start to be used. You know what I mean? On the homeland. You know what I mean? So to see him stand for that, I don't think everybody should jump on his neck. You feel what I'm saying? Because we jump on his neck every day anyway. So to see him stand for humanity, god damn, what the motherfucker going? Can he do anything right?
Nah.
No.
Shit, I guess not.
I mean, for his best friend to have came in and gave, as far as the person who's behind all of this, Syria. It's the Syria. What is his name?
Putin?
No, that's Russia.
Oh, you talking about Assad?
Right.
Yeah,
Putin,
yeah.
isn't he an ally?
You know,
And that's Trump's best friend. So that's why I feel like
allies and
Best friend.
this is his best friend. So I mean, I don't know. That's why I have a feeling that all of this stuff is set up. I don't feel like he did that because
the fatalities weren't large enough for it to be an attack. For everybody to be frowned. I'm saying that life is precious. Life is precious. We found out. Shout out to Frank Ocean. But y'all don't know that part. Life is. Oh, y'all don't fuck with Kanye. He got a whole part on that. Life
Kanye
is.
or Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean said that on the Kanye album.
Oh,
Life is
okay.
precious. This was actually going on during this whole Black Lives Matter
Was
shit.
latest Kanye?
Y'all didn't hear that? We wasn't waving on that one? Damn.
dang.
Oh, all right. My fault, Kanye, man. Anyway, but yeah.
You talking about Life of Pablo? Or what album?
It was Life of Pablo.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Frank Ocean was on there.
Yeah, man.
What song was it? Anyway,
Frank's
continue,
track.
continue.
It's called Frank's song, I believe. Yeah, we will. But
I might have skipped over that. Who knows?
I skipped the album.
yeah, keep going. What was I saying? You know, I lose track.
My bad.
it's
My
cool,
bad.
it's cool.
I didn't realize Frank Ocean was on that.
Yeah. But life is precious. So to have 10 deaths and 59 tomahawks, I think he might have properly planned for that because he really wasn't that many people didn't die. You know what I'm saying? But the message was sent
And you
that
can
I'm
get
not going for
those
that.
sent pretty accurately. So
This is the United States of America. You could have probably wiped out a whole lot more than just 10 motherfuckers.
So why he wasting stuff?
It's a message, man. You got to set the standard. I'm not going for chemical
Being
warfare.
wasteful. My tax money paid for them shits.
Hey, man.
He's not conservative. I know that damn much.
Last thing I'm gonna say about this, and let's push it. He did say though, Donald Trump did say that the U.S. dollar is too strong at the current moment, and that it's fucking up the markets. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit may be expected to make the U.S. dollar, you know what I mean, see some drop sooner or later, because he said right now that dollar is too strong, and everybody else devaluing their currencies around the world. So he's like, yo, this shit. Anyway,
I know you in the
Anyway.
I know you in a lot of like stocks and shit. So what would you? I know you can't give like actual advice, but what would you say? Like, would you say it's time to invest more or
Oh yeah, it's the time.
time to invest more?
Pay attention to what you're investing in. But yeah, right now shit is swinging at all time lows. All time lows. Shit, watch the all time lows. It's all time lows.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
for
just
sure.
I'm skeptical of everything that he does, and to Cashmere's point, everything it's all a business, and I feel like it's hard for me to sit back and watch this businessman make these decisions because I feel like he does have ulterior motives. Like if the economy is weakened, like his kids are moving into the White House. I feel like they can make business decisions that are going to help him at the end of this 4-year term. You know what I mean? That are impacting the economy and Americans in a terrible way, but it's going to be great for him. Like when Bush was in office and, like the real estate market collapsed, Trump scooped a lot of crap up. And so I feel like he has the inside track now to things that are going on to help benefit him from a business standpoint. I don't think it's all him really just taking a solid footing and displaying this like patriotism for America. You know what I mean? But
Everything's the first law of nature. He gonna look out for self, but in that self lies your
and
your
I
what
dig that.
your
I'm all
best.
if it's me or you situation, I'm choosing me. But I think they pointed out when Jimmy Carter became president, like he gave up his peanut farm. Donald Trump hasn't like relinquished the rights to anything. He hasn't
Jimmy
really
Carter
signed
Damn thing.
was the
Yeah.
worst. Jimmy Carter, that speech, Jimmy Carter, man. If Jimmy Carter gave up something when he became the president, I'm so glad Donald Trump did not follow what the fuck he did,
Interesting.
because whatever he did sent shit to a rise. So whatever he did, Donald, don't follow. You know what I mean? Don't. In my opinion.
Oh, you got plans for your president, my nigga?
Nah, I ain't even, that's not really my thing. I just profit off of politics. So, I profit off of politics. Anyway.
Right.
Now, let's switch gears then. This shit was kind of deep real quick, real early and shit. So,
What?
Yeah, it was kind of, yeah. And let me just,
shit was kind of heavy, huh?
go ahead. My
Nah,
bad.
do your thing.
Yeah, I'm not part of any kind of political parties at all. Like, so
either.
yeah, I sound real.
I'm
I sound real.
unassociated.
I sound real.
Trump-ish.
Make up. I do. I had to drop that. Like, yo, hold on. I simply just enjoy politics and I enjoy the market, so therefore I watch them. I'm not a party. You know what I mean?
I don't.
respect that. I
Disclaimer.
think a lot of people our age are breaking away from like party affiliations and they vote their conscience because I don't consider myself really to be.
I'm not
right.
registered as anything. I have
man.
to register every time I vote.
Vote for my life, baby. My life. This is my life. We can move.
I vote for whoever I'm feeling,
Facts.
regardless of who it is.
Fact though.
On some more current events, I would say let's switching it up all the way. I seen an interview with
Tip Harris.
TIP,
Coming live.
and he was talking in reference to his situation with his marriage, and it was one line. I don't want to speak on his actual opinions that he made about his marriage, but one line that stuck out to me the most. He said that his marriage was a distraction, and I'm not married, of course, so I would kind of switch it up to like love being a distraction. So it kind of registered to me a little bit. So what are y'all views on Tip's interview or his views on marriage, love?
I mean, did
being
he
a
say anything
distraction?
else? Can you elaborate? Did he say anything else in addition to that?
I mean, he said that he's a better best friend than he is
Than a husband.
I heard
than
that.
a husband.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, that's typically the
How did he explain that it was a distraction?
because he said he had a lot of plans. They said those plans weren't going to get.
They were pushing him. They were deteriorating. They were pushing him away from his final goal.
His main goal.
His main goal was to push his family's legacy to the highest of the high, and that these things, could be possibly subtracting him, and pulling him back. Not
I
subtracting.
don't understand how that does that.
I have my views, but I'm gonna allow y'all to go ahead. Go ahead.
Why don't you go ahead?
I was gonna ask you
I'll-
to go first.
And I will
Please.
if you want.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
appreciate it. Y'all, thank y'all. I feel like marriage or love doesn't really distract you from anything. I think Tip might be a little hurt. We're not going to speak about Tip personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak about Tip personally, but I think though that was kind of some buffoonery to me. because love doesn't distract you. If I love someone, they love me. We care about one another. More times than not, they say like if two people agree, then it is so. You know what I mean? So if I have somebody who cares about me, and we vibe on that frequency, more than likely our minds should be, you know what I mean, one track focus. So
Right.
I'm only accomplishing things that I set out to do probably quicker than if I was just doing them
By
alone.
yourself, right?
You know what I mean? So that yin and that yang, I'm kind of heavy on that. So to hear him say that and to watch him build how he built for the last 16 years with that woman, kind of was like, whoa,
What are you saying?
that shit is not distracted. It's
Right.
me, you know what I mean? And you know, but anyway, how y'all feel?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, I think perception is everything. So from the outside looking in, I remember when Tiny was the more famous of the two of them, and I still feel like she was riding for him and supporting him while he was building this. And now that he's made it, and she's more like in the background, it's a distraction. I think anything is going to be a distraction if you let it be. But marriage is supposed to be work. It's supposed to be something that you're committed to. It's not supposed to be something that you even regard as a distraction because
Facts.
you've dedicated your life to this woman and building a family. And so I don't even know how you can utter the words that I'm building my family's legacy
And my wife's a
and
distraction.
dissolving the family.
I was about to say, then leaving your family at the same
That doesn't make
time.
any sense to me. Like, I'm on a diet. I didn't eat pizza last week. That was a distraction, but I'm committed to this diet because I'm 8 pounds from being slim. So I think
Facts. Shout
the
out to
point
that.
that I'm making, though, is that when you want something, you have an end goal. It is up to you to get there and to commit to it. And yeah, there are going to be distractions out there, but you knew that. And I feel like he has dedicated his life to Tiny for what? You said 16 years?
Shit, I'm serious. Came out in what, 01?
01. Yep.
Yeah, 2000
So it's just,
something.
I think it's
Be
disappointing to see, but it's like you still have time to sleep with these other chicks. So
What's
Sauce-
the real
sauce
distraction?
speculation.
right, you're being distracted somehow, but you're committed to the distraction. I'm confused. Whatever.
So confused.
Shout out to Bernice.
If he's unhappy with his marriage, then he should have just left it at that instead of saying the whole marriage as a whole is distracting him, because that makes absolutely no sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't feel like he's saying how he really feels. Like, it just sounded good to him to say in that moment, but it
those
makes
million-dollar
no
words.
sense.
And Tip really makes sense when he speak. I think he just was respecting Angie Martinez because he didn't want to shoot her question to the ground because she's kind of like a big deal. So
Yeah, true.
And I know marriage is different than love. Just having love and the difference between marriage, that's a big difference. But I guess I kind of feel this similar to what he feels. I think that's part of the reason that I've been single, because I feel like getting involved with somebody, you have to invest your time. But I feel like I invest a lot of my time into my own craft and do everything what I'm doing. So I kind of feel it. But I'm pretty sure it's different. It's a different extent to what he's talking about and what I'm talking about. So I can only just reference my situation to his. So I kind of can see where he would come from at the surface of my life, as far as being, I guess being in love and investing your time into somebody, because that's all I'm thinking about. I got the tunnel vision. Shout out to Kodak Black. But no, I got tunnel vision, so I only see one thing and stuff. I mean, of course, love can happen, but it has to meet me at the same point that I'm at that certain point in I am in my life. If it's not, it's gonna get left behind, or it may even pass by me. But I'm all about this one thing right now. Is trying to make my family the same thing he said. Like it's two different. It's levels to it, of course, but I'm still about the same thing that he was, making my family that much. Building a future, making sure they have no worries and shit like that. So, and I think love and investing that time into somebody, if they're not gonna help me get there, that can fuck shit up.
I think that's what's important. I think it's the right somebody. I think people have, I don't know if unrealistic expectations about what love is supposed to be. Maybe I do, and that's why I'm single. But dating is exhausting. And that's a distraction. You know, it's a lot of work just trying to vet people to find the right one. And it's a process. But I think for me, like, when I'm dating people or I'm committed to one person, I don't have to do anything. For me, it's more about like the quality of the time that we spend together versus like the quantity. But when I have a bad day or a good day, there's nothing that I want more than to just come home to that person and do nothing, relax. Like, we don't have to do anything. I just want to have somebody to share that life with. And I mean, that's just me.
Right.
I know I've talked about the savage life a lot, so it probably seems like that's not what I want. But I think
We all
it's
want love at
just-
the end of the day too, though.
right,
but it's
and I think that's what it is. Like, how is having someone to share all of this with a distraction? Like,
because they may want a lot of time though. So of course, if you start spending that time,
That ain't who you want
I don't
at
think
the end of the day. Then
after 16 years of marriage, her wants and needs have changed that much. I think if you're new to a relationship, then you're going to be like, okay, this isn't what I was expecting. But again, there was a point where she was more famous than him, and I'm sure he was busier because he was trying to build that brand, that legacy, and she was still there riding for him. This man went to jail. She was there, and I feel like she's probably at a point where she really just wants to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And I'm sure he still thinks that he's got more to accomplish, but it doesn't seem to me like she doesn't want to accomplish those things with him. And so, you know, again, perception's everything, but from the outside looking in, it's disappointing to see their marriage dissolve, but we weren't there. We don't know what's going on.
And
Yeah.
they may bounce back. You know, they may bounce back. It may not be dissolving. They could pull it back together.
Yeah, I mean, I think these Hollywood marriages are difficult. I think they take a lot of work, and you know, I can't speak on what was going on inside their marriage, but I definitely heard that, you know, they were swingers and things got a little like left. I think when you open the door to those type of distractions, then people might get confused, and it's hard to commit to, you know, that initial union.
Okay.
But
Shout
that
out
is
T.I.
just
and
that's
Tiny.
what I've heard.
Swinger lines.
swinger line.
I mean, I understand that, but
I love.
like I said, it's different levels. I just understood. I guess I kind of referenced marriage when he said the marriage. I kind of referenced love in my life, and that's kind of why I've been single, because I haven't met that person to meet me at the same point that I'm at. So they're either further than what I am as far as wanting a certain thing, or they're not meeting me where I'm at to be able to build with me. Of course, people can support you, and I think support is a whole lot different from actually being able to inspire you and helping you grow to the
There's a
person you're supposed
difference
to be.
between supporting and motivating me. If you cannot motivate me,
Yeah, motivating.
we
and
don't
inspire
have
us.
much.
Exactly.
It's two different
It's
things.
a lot of people. 90% of people can support what you're doing, but are you going to motivate me to do better from that point?
And I think
and
it's
I
about
cannot-
balance. Go ahead.
It's all about the balance, but that's what I took. Of course, I'm not married, so I took him saying marriage is distraction, and that I took from love being distracted for me. So
Do you feel like you're open to somebody coming in and supporting? Because, you know, I obviously don't know what you do when you engage with these women, but I feel like you said, have tunnel vision. So you're focused on building your brand. So when people are coming in, do you think you're even open to the idea of somebody coming in and building with you? Because I think you might be so focused on building on your own that there might be someone out there that's willing to build with you. But, you know, your focus is just mastermind. And so you don't even see.
shout out Mastermind.
I
It-
think
it- it very-
go ahead. You
It
answer
very, it very
that
well,
question
it very well
about
could
yourself.
be, but I guess I won't know. It has to be the right. I have to feel like it's the right moment.
You want love to conform.
It has to catch me and like tackle me down. Like, yo, check me out, my nigga. Like, yo,
you want to be
the
strong.
fuck- like,
Love got a strong arm.
yeah, dead ass.
Wow.
It gotta be like some old like, oh shit.
It doesn't always happen that way. And
Right.
then
It
you
doesn't
might
always
build
happen.
this and be 45 and have no one to share with because you were so focused
Damn,
on.
don't say that. Damn.
I mean,
I don't think you have an
I'm
open
just
door
saying.
for her. I don't
I mean,
personally.
it is what it is. What did Kodak Black say?
They want to see me in a penitentiary.
My mama told me keep a tunnel vision.
don't know
I'm gonna
what
keep
he
a tunnel
says.
vision. It is what it is.
Justin Timberlake had a song called Tunnel Vision. I
don't know what he said.
Justin Timberlake's got a song called Tunnel Vision. I know
He
that
does.
one.
Nobody talking about Justin
He
Timberlake. We
does.
talking about-
I don't
we talking
know
about
the
young
other
Kodak.
one.
We
I'm
talking about that little
old.
Haitian,
Sorry.
that little
Talking about
Haitian
young
boy.
Kodak.
Oh, he's Haitian.
Yeah, talking about that little Haitian boy.
I mean, that's just my views. Like I said, I don't have any particular views as far as T.I.'s actual situation, but I kind of had some type of relation from what he said, and I kind of related.
I think it'd be hard to build a family, a legacy, or anything like But I guess you could still have love there, but you know what I mean. That's tough. That's a tough one. You know, you want to push your family and shit further and further and further. The best foundation is gonna be, you know what I mean, that love. You know, and having them be able to remember that what that building block was about way back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not distraction sounds like duality to me. You know
The
what I mean?
wrong word.
It doesn't sound like unity. So to you trying to build foundation with duality, this kind of just sounds a little off to me. But you
Yeah.
know, we'll see how it play.
And I think that there are a lot of black men, black women that have been conditioned to just accept certain types of love. And like, I think when men step out in relationships, you know, women have been conditioned to just take it like, girl, that's just how men are. You know what I mean? And so we're losing sight of what commitment's really supposed to be because we just say that's how a man is supposed to be, or, you know, this is
Men
the
don't cheat.
expectation. Shut up.
Men don't
You
cheat.
know,
That's the
that's
truth.
the expectation
Men-
for a woman in the relationship. You know what I mean? And so I think people are just not focused on the right things. I think that this toxic masculinity is really destroying the black community.
It is.
That's facts. Right.
But you know, that's just my opinion.
And your
That's
marriage
for
is your
another week.
marriage too, though. Like I think,
Yeah, true.
I think we didn't let society and a lot of
Right.
other bullshit define what marriage is. Like when I decide to do that union shit, you know what I mean? When I decide to do my thing, my marriage is my marriage. My rules are my rules. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
No,
Mind your
don't
business.
come over here
So-
saying y'all not supposed or he not
Yeah.
supposed. Don't you worry about
Right.
it. This what we
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, I think there are too many external
gotta-
influences
your
out there.
rules.
But again, this goes back to what we were talking about last week, communication and just being open with people, love languages. I think if you set expectations in the beginning, then everybody's on one accord and you can work towards the same things. I think people go into it blindly
Yeah.
and already not on the same page. So I don't know. There's just like this disparity between like
exactly
what we want, you know, what you want, what I want. And so we're on two different pages where if we sit down in the beginning and this is what I expect from you and vice versa, we're on the same page. Like I've dated dudes or, you know, slept with dudes and said whatever.
She took it there.
I took it there and I said, I don't know if this is going to become anything, but these are my expectations from jump. So if it does, then you don't think I'm switching up. Like one of my homeboys, you know, we had a thing back in the day, but we're still really cool. He knows I don't like to drive. And we would go out. He'd be like, you want to meet me there? And I'm like, I'm going to let you ask yourself that question. And he'd be like, I'm going to come pick you up. So I think if you set expectations, people know what you want in the beginning. And if you're not with it, you're not with it and you can keep it moving. But
Know yourself,
then
know your worth.
Exactly. But then it doesn't seem like I'm coming out of left field
thyself.
making all of these, you know, outrageous requests. Like if you know in the beginning I'm outrageous, then you can't be shocked that
Right.
this is what I want.
You know to block my
Brittany,
shit.
Right.
on the
you
first
talk
day.
a lot of shit.
Right.
I know.
Facts.
I know.
I did.
If you can't deal with it, keep it moving.
Yeah. You gotta respect that though.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about the perception of like social media has a big what's the right word for this? Has a big
influence on
a
relationships.
big influence on relationships too, because a lot of people hear the outside influences and stuff like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't right, or blase.
People tell a lot of stuff on themselves on the stuff they post.
And it ain't nothing right. Everybody got something to say about what's right and what's wrong. Ain't shit right. You know what I mean?
Like
You-
post
you
they
ain't
post
did
they
it
boo
right.
every week, but they living miserable like a motherfucker and
Right.
shit.
Fuck
Bruh,
that.
if I screenshot some of the
Show me
DMs
I'm your
I
crush.
got, there'll be a lot of people
post
upset
me,
because
y'all.
there's some folks that are distracted out here. But you know,
Sliding
I ain't gonna say no
sliding your
names.
DMs and having relationships.
all right.
Nobody even slides on my DMs.
Damn.
Go. What's your Instagram?
Yeah, it is. Give it to him.
The visuals coming out. What's your Instagram?
What's my Instagram?
Give it to him. Let him know.
Cashmere.p.
All right now.
Now say it with more conviction.
Yeah.
Say it like you mean it. Shit, they ain't gonna follow you off that shit.
Cashmere.p, you guys.
Hey, there it is.
Visuals coming.
There it is. Visuals coming soon.
I mean, another thing with the social media though, a lot of people get too caught up with as far as like the acceptance of stuff that they post. Like maybe it's like getting different likes and
Word.
getting different. I mean,
Likes, love, shit.
like thinking as far as like likes means a certain thing. Like, okay, I got all these likes. That mean everybody fuck with what I post. Or I posted this that I didn't get likes off of it. So do they not like what I posted? I mean, just different situations.
I don't care.
I mean, people can look at a post and be like, oh, he don't have a lot of likes on it. I mean, he don't.
That shit
a lot
whack.
of people don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
That shit whack. Shit like that.
I'm not gonna like it either.
Or the actual
no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I don't
like
care
it
if I
either.
don't
Exactly.
know you and I don't even know where you came from as a Facebook friend. If I like it, I'm gonna like it.
That's what social media is about. I mean, we meant to like pictures. They got the like button. They got the like button. Then they got the motherfucking heart button on Instagram. If you like some shit, click that
Like it.
motherfucker.
Like
Shit.
it, show love.
But
I'm
even
gonna-
go ahead, do your
I'm
thing.
sorry. I was just gonna say one of the things that I think that I hate. I feel like it's become more of like. Sometimes I feel like it's just reciprocity. Like it's not genuine. Like someone will post something and I'll like it because I like it. And then I see them going back and liking a post from 36 weeks ago. And I'm like, my nigga, where were you 36 weeks ago? Like, I don't need it now. Like I didn't like, it wasn't a like for like. It wasn't supposed to be an exchange of likes. You know what I mean? And it's funny because on
That's real.
Facebook, a lot of times I'll post things that I don't want to get a lot of likes from. I post a lot of things that I want to be thought provoking so that I can like engage with people and have some sort of dialogue. And at this point, I know when I post things, it's going to be the same 7 to 10 people commenting, and we'll go back and forth. But I still enjoy that, so I don't do it for all of the other people that I know are just like watching.
That's what I was gonna say next. As long as the same 3 people like it, I'm good.
Right, but I think as we enter this realm where we are trying to develop our base, we still have to be cognizant of that because, like you said, people from the outside looking in see, oh, they only got 10 likes, that shit is whack, and it's perception is everything, and so it's like it doesn't matter to me, but I know from the outside looking in that's important, and that it sucks, and I think I'm getting off on a tangent. I apologize in advance, but
you're good.
People look at record sales as talent. You know what I mean? They equate that to like how good you are. Like when Remy and Nicki were having their beef, I'm not taking sides, but people were talking about how much money Nicki had or how many albums she sold as if that meant that she was a better lyricist. That just means you sold more albums. It doesn't mean that you're actually a better rapper. And again, I'm not taking sides. I was just here for, you know, women going back and forth a little bit in general because I do feel like she's dominated the industry so long. Or like Beyonce and Ciara. I love them both. Ciara can't sell an album to save her life lately, but people look at that as if to say her music is whack. I like all of her albums, but, you know, I think it's just perception is everything, and it's disappointing because she does make quality music, but because she's not relevant, people aren't buying it, and
Yeah.
it's just whack. I don't know. People are followers. I think that's what's really disappointing.
People try to
But y'all follow us on Instagram.
Follow us though.
More
Check
of
in
the
every
stories.
week.
people follow like what's popular and stuff like as far as like different. I guess we can take it to like IG models, Instagram models. They post all these certain pictures, but
Sleeping on the mattress on the floor.
Damn.
No box spring, no bed rails, no nothing. Straight up mattress on
no
the
furniture
floor.
like a motherfucker.
What's wrong with you?
It's like they can post a picture of them showing their ass and shit and get like 20,000 likes or some shit, but they try to post some. Okay, I'm doing this type of project or whatever and get like maybe 10 likes at that point.
But see, at that point, the picture of the ass probably shouldn't have never led. You know what I'm saying? Because
But I'm saying that's the whole perception and shit too. I mean, then you get the whole point to where some people, even if say I see a picture that I like it, if I like a picture, I'm gonna like it. But now another person on their end may say, "Oh, that nigga thirsty as a motherfucker."
exactly.
Like, yo, shut the fuck! I just like the motherfucker. The shit was cool.
Yep.
So I'm gonna click the motherfucker and double tap that
People
motherfucker.
want somebody to be thirsty for them.
Like, yo,
And
chill
that's
the
what
fuck
my
out.
thing. If do women like just not it's no. I know how we get on here now. No women. No.
I'm ready.
Right. I'm sitting over here like, okay.
If a man likes your picture, right? What is like that's like C-type? What is the perception on the like? Like you don't know this guy? Is he lurking? Like
It depends on how old the pictures are.
It all
If he
depends.
comes up in the explore page, like it could come up in
It
the
all
explore.
depends because you know, as a womanist, as a feminist, I like to think that I can post a picture, you know, of my body, but then post a picture of something deep, and neither one of them are representative of who I am. You know, it's all me. But I think I don't know. I think that people are thirsty, and that's what that's what they gravitate to. People are just visual people, and it sucks. Like I post mostly pictures of my face, and this was when I was slim, when I was bigger. Now that I'm 8 pounds from being
Got an
slim, I
ugly person's
still post
Instagram.
mostly aerial shots, but it's just unfortunately the way that people
Aerial shots though, honey. Yes.
but the way people consume things, I don't think that people are at a point where they can look at a woman all the time, just the physical, you know what I mean? Like ass shots and stuff. I might want to post a picture of, myself in a bikini because I've been working hard for this, but I don't want that to detract from what I'm trying to do with this. And then people perceive me as, narcissist or something. So I try to keep it PG, not because I don't think that you can post pictures of your body and still have something, you know what I mean, in your mind. I just think
Let me get my body together, honey.
So, like I posted a picture over the weekend,
you know what I'm saying?
and it wasn't even a body pic.
I don't care.
It was an aerial shot. Now my boobs were in it. I was just proud because I'm losing weight. And I swear my DMs were popping this week, and I was like, damn, that's all it takes. And it's like, I mean,
a little something.
it boosts your ego a little bit, but it's also kind of disappointing because it's like, that's all it takes. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I had to do to get my DMs popping. And so I don't.
Oh, you know what? I don't post stuff. That might be why my DMs not popping.
Yeah.
I don't post.
At all.
I show love though. I
you
comment everything.
You might get the lurking.
I had someone lurking on my page this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it depends on how old it is. Because somebody will go to my Instagram and like you like something before that, and then you couldn't find nothing else to like, so you just liking random stuff because I don't post.
Oh, so that okay, understood. You
Like you've been on my page, you've liked stuff weeks ago.
So what's the protocol? They're supposed to like everything in a row?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is,
it just needs to be authentic.
right?
That's
It might be authentic. They liking the shit that they like.
It's reactive. You post a meme, I like it, and then you're like, oh shit, let me go back and return the favor. I don't need that.
I know people who do that
because I wanted you
But
to
maybe they
like
didn't see
something.
your shit though until you like their shit.
Especially with the new algorithm now, like that shit whacked. It's not like the latest shit is posted. It's about how much stuff that is the popular person there at the top of your timeline.
You
So
can
the person-
change that.
And I
Can you
respect
really?
that, but
I need to know
I
that.
still don't care about that like
Hottest
36
topics to
weeks
the
later.
time.
Because it's all about that popular person in high school shit now. I don't like that shit. That
You
shit's
can
whack as
change it.
fuck.
Cause you notice
I
you
didn't
had
know that shit.
and that's what I thought it was Mark Zuckerberg. I'm like, yo, fuck, why do I see the same shit? That's why I don't get on that shit. I see the same people. They same
Well, I knew that
lives.
about
I'm like,
Facebook.
yeah,
The same applies to Instagram.
You see, I didn't know that. Yeah,
I was talking about
Facebook
So
Instagram.
it is
Facebook
Facebook
owns
and
it, yeah.
Instagram now.
Yeah,
I
it's all
forget
the
they're
same.
taking over everything.
Yeah, it's the same
Stories on
shit.
everything.
But that
Fake news.
shit just got whack.
Why are you putting stories on everything? I'm still on Snapchat.
I have a Snapchat.
I post
posted one
most
Snap. I have to
everything
do
else. If
better.
you want to see me,
I know. I feel
You gotta
so
go to
old 'cause I
Snapchat,
don't feel
baby.
like I know how to
Yeah,
use it.
Snap.
I post
I
everything
just
on
found
Snapchat.
out about like that Snapchat text messages go away or some shit like the other day. I was like, damn, that's like the ultimate.
Yeah, Instagram sent me something in my
Saying
DMs
that you
like
can do that
send a
now.
disappearing message.
Who?
I'm like, Instagram, I think in your DMs now you can send like
Yeah.
disappearing messages and stuff. I'm like,
And
this
I'm
is too much.
good.
Like people doing
Shit
that
getting
much
real out
dirt
here.
that they have to send shit that's not gonna be there. Like in the future, I mean, I got some messages like that today. But,
You say your shit was popping. You say your shit was popping.
Over the
So don't
weekend,
dismiss it now. Rock with it.
but I don't do it with those intentions. Like I'm gonna send you this, but I want it to disappear. Like that's why I don't send nudes. I don't trust people. Like
Shit,
I don't
I'm
need a
starting to
paper
stop
trail.
double tapping because shit, I don't want you. I just thought your picture was nice. Like I didn't think like I don't.
Then they got the motherfucking page where you
I
can
don't
see
wanna
what
talk
pictures
to
you
you
like and
People
anymore.
shit.
liked. And you
Yeah,
be
like,
looking
I don't wanna
thirsty. It's
talk
all
to you.
ass shots.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yo, chill.
Well, like more than
allow me
ass
to like what the
shots.
fuck I like. Shit.
Oh damn, they scoping all your likes.
This shit's old. They've been had this shit for a while.
I ain't gonna lie.
You
like
can
that, damn.
block
Fuck
your
it.
activity.
You can do that. How you do?
Yeah.
I need to know that shit too.
Wow. Can we learn how to
Damn.
use these
We
apps?
need a,
don't
we
know
need
that
a
shit.
tutorial.
I'm
You
old
need
school
to
and
be
shit.
the
I'm
guru.
a private person, honey. If I don't want you looking at my shit.
Hey, look, I don't want you
Clearly,
looking
'cause you don't
I ain't
post
posting
nothing.
that shit. Fuck it, that's how I thought. I ain't know. I'm finna tighten
You
up on
can-
my Instagram
who-
logic.
You can then post
See,
it.
but that's the type of stuff I post. I post stuff that I don't care who sees it because it's
That's
not
what I
that
do.
deep.
Right,
I
exactly,
post
exactly.
stuff because I
And
don't
so
care
it's
who
like
see
you
it, but I'm
saw it.
saying.
That's what's up. Okay. let's
I
move
know
on.
how to do
Personal
this
shit, I'm
stuff.
never gonna post it, so it is what it is. So
Right. And I had a guy, like, I know that there are some people that are like, oh, it's just Instagram, it's just Facebook. And some people do take it too seriously. But I had a guy that I was seeing that would get mad about stuff that I posted on Facebook. And I'm like, bro, I posted it because it's funny, not because it applies to my life. Like, I couldn't even post about, like, having 2 boyfriends because then he'd be all suspicious that, like, I had 2
word.
boyfriends and shit. Right.
that's how you feel, though.
Bruh, do you know how many screenshots I got? Like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's a post. But whatever. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. I like
Moving-
that.
moving right
Shout
along.
out to Ti.
Moving right along.
Getting
That's
that legacy onward and upward.
You said who?
Ti, that's what he said. That's what Tip said on the shit. Onward and upward.
That was just a lucky segue.
Yeah, and it definitely got in there, my man. Onward and
There
upward.
it is. So we'll switch gears again about blackness. What y'all feel about blackness?
Black is beautiful.
It is
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous.
365.
There's melanated.
So what do
Then
you
there's none.
how do
Right?
you feel when people
Hey, I
try,
was
to,
like, oh.
try to gauge the amount of blackness that you may have?
Yes, people, someone telling you that you're not black enough, or saying that you're not black, or
Or may say you allegedly black.
you allegedly black, or
Might be
fall in the
black.
black
Shout out to Rachel
spectrum.
Dolezal.
Me being light skinned with curly hair, I have to deal with this all the time. Are you black? Or someone saying, because they know my background, saying that you're allegedly black. Okay, allegedly. But who are you to gauge my blackness? Is what I'm saying. Like, who are you? I'm black. That's who I am, regardless of what I look like. That's who I am. I'm not gonna sit here and say that's what I identify as, because that's just who the fuck I am. I am black. Or
Rachel Dolezal said the same thing.
She's trans black, y'all. Chill out.
trans black.
She identified.
She chose to be
That's
black.
what's up.
I was born into this. I was born into this.
And I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's frustrating. Like, okay, race is a social construct, first of all. So
Facto.
we are black by definition. Like, that is, the term that has been, given to us. But there's no set of genes, what I mean,
Right.
that are exclusive to just African American people, black people. That said, I feel like at 32 years of age, this experience that I've had in this culture, I'm not going to have anybody take that away from me. You know what I mean? I have had to live every day under this social construct of being black. And, I'm brown skinned, so no one ever questions whether or not I'm black from that perspective. But I
Right.
think people do say, oh, you don't sound black, you sound like a white girl. And it's one of the most annoying and offensive things that I hear people say. And there are a lot of things that I don't rock with that I think seem to be very big in the black community. And so people have taken my black card many times because there are a lot of movies that I can't relate to. Like, you guys might be shocked. I don't like Friday. I don't care. I said it. Y'all keep tuning into the show. I can't relate.
Tune in
And
every week.
and so I liked Friday After Next. That was the one, I liked that one the most. But it's still not a movie that I could relate to, and everybody's like, oh, we're going to take your black card. I don't think being black is a monolithic experience. We're not all the same.
We're not.
And so it's annoying when
That's what people
people
need to
try
understand.
to
I like that.
define what it means to be black. It's different for everybody. Like, I can go and listen to some rap, obviously not Kodak Black because I don't know any of his music, but whatever. But on the same page, I want to go to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert next week. Like, I
Yes.
can be black and like more than one thing. We're not one, linear type of person.
I do.
So it's
We
just
going to that Red
frustrating.
Hot Chili Peppers
So
concert.
is it really that is it the being black, or is it the culture we grow up in? Because I mean, people say even some white people, they say, "Oh, you're acting black." Are they actually acting black, or did they actually grow up in that culture to
It's
where
the culture.
right, the culture, right?
It's the
That's
culture.
what I think it is too, the culture.
So the culture is black. Black culture.
Black culture.
I mean, it's not. I want to say black culture. I guess I don't want to use the word urban, but I mean it's like I guess more so the hip hop culture, because you get the certain people to talk different ways and shit like that. It's like he's just a white guy trying to act black, shit like that. But it's not necessarily he's trying to act black. He's talking the way that the people that he's been around. He's talking like that.
Hip-hop.
I mean, that's a difference
America's been
from when you
hip-hop.
grew up in something.
I mean, certain people are imposters and shit like that too.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get
could
me
tell
wrong.
the difference.
Culture
Somebody who
vultures.
grew up
Yeah.
in it and somebody
Culture
who's
vultures.
imitating.
Shout out to
Like
Elvises.
what Bane say,
Elvises.
you merely adapted to this. I was born in it.
right,
But
right, straight
I
up.
do agree with Nicole though. Like for somebody that's able to articulate themselves and they shouldn't be addressed to say they talk white though.
Right, 'cause
Like what is white talk at that point?
Right.
Because they
And-
don't
and I
talk
think that's
properly. So it's don't get me started on that. Yeah.
I think that's what's most
Right.
offensive to me. The connotation associated with blackness is usually negative. Like when people say you're acting black, I don't think it's often used in a positive light. And so I think number one, that's frustrating to me. Like the media already portrays us a certain way, and I feel like we've adopted that into thinking that that's what it means to be black. And so when they say you're acting black, you sound black, it's all negative. Like if I thought, like, first of all, I don't have a problem with it either way. But I don't think that sounding white is the only thing that's a positive out here. Like it's discrediting our entire race as if to say we can't be articulate. You know what I mean? And so it's frustrating to me. But
Right. Or
You
you're
know,
doing
I'm used to
something
it.
and somebody says, "Oh, that's that white people shit."
right.
And it's something
Well-
positive. And it's something positive though.
Well, what?
I hear
No, get
I
into
hear
it.
ignorant
Nah,
shit like
it-
that all the time. I hear shit like that. All the
Nah, search.
Right, because
Well, maybe it's maybe it's the culture. Maybe it's the culture shit.
But
Let's
what
speak in
is
reference
even
to
is
horror
white
films.
culture really? They don't have a
Running towards
culture,
trouble.
really.
Black folks, we running.
Right.
Fuck out of here. What you mean? Maybe,
So-
maybe I'm ignorant to it. It is what it is. I guess. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
I'm running. If I hear some shit in the woods, I'm gone. I'm not gonna see what the fuck. This is interesting. Let me see.
That's
what this
okay.
Is.
Write a
Let me
horror
get-
film. That's your next project.
Chop the fuck down. Fuck out of here. Is that white
Boom.
culture?
nah,
Running towards it?
you got
That's
Do we
a-
break it down like that? How is that? But that's what everybody say though.
you gotta dig deep.
Everybody
into
say
that
though.
fear, man.
They
You
say
can't
some
run from
shit
that
like,
fear.
huh?
Can't run from that fear. You gotta go dig deep into that fear, man.
Fuck out of here.
When you
I'm
hear
out.
something in the bushes, go
I'm
check
going.
that shit
Go
out,
check it
man.
out.
I'm running.
It's a whole
All
nother
curious
level of
and
mastery
stuff.
on top of those bushes when you go look and see it was nothing.
But if you don't go see it, then there's no movie.
And there's a whole nother level.
But that's
of
white
mastery.
privilege, not being afraid of stuff. I
Right.
think we've been conditioned to be afraid of everything,
We
so
have
we're
been beat
distrusting.
with
Like
fear.
I
Like,
hear
if you
something,
see-
I'm not running towards
No,
it.
if you
Like,
see
we've
one
just
black
been
person running-
conditioned to get the
We
fuck
go-
out.
I'm
running with you.
Got that privilege of going to see what happens and probably not having anything happen to you.
Yeah.
I don't have that
Probably.
luxury,
That's
so
sad.
I'm
Running,
getting
you
the
go.
fuck out of
Nah.
there.
You're out of here.
Ask about it later.
We
Right.
got that luxury.
I don't
Like
mind.
I'll ask my white friend Becky, what was going on in the woods? Like
what
I'm
happened,
good.
girl?
You
I had
tell
to
me
go.
later. Text
Hey,
me.
man.
Right.
I don't mind being that lone black guy on the news. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. I seen everybody going to it. I ran the other way. I don't know what happened to him.
But they're not gonna get
Y'all
you.
going against the code then, because the code tell you that we are conquerors, right? So when you hear the noise in the bush, take your ass over there and conquer that fear. Why y'all going against the code?
Have fun. Tell me about
No,
it.
bye.
All right.
Tell me about it in the group
We're
text.
going to conquer that fear.
Right. Nah,
No.
our ancestors
Yo,
went towards
go-
those
So, I mean, that
votes
kinda-
and,
that
here we
kinda-
are
Here
now.
we are today. Hello.
Somebody said
That goes with the same thing, though, as far as the
Wait.
blackness shit, though. That kind of goes with the same thing. As far as you saying, talking about doing some white shit. Like, even bungee jumping. I wouldn't consider that white shit. I was talking about, like, horror films and shit. Like, bungee jumping. I mean, everybody want to do that, I think. I'm going to do it once.
I mean, it's some stuff
Yeah,
that's
when I'm
comical, but I was saying when I'm doing
People
something
think like eating
positive,
vegetables
like
is white people.
eating healthy and shopping at Whole Foods or something.
That's ridiculous.
You know,
Yeah.
there's people who try to. I get called bougie. I am.
Right.
I am bougie.
Because you don't eat noodles.
But
Now we just don't eat them noodles. You
Community, I tried to offer them noodles today. They said, keep that
nobody
shit.
wants that cardboard ass.
I even
noodles.
gave them the option of chicken or beef. They
We
said,
can go to Pasta and Provisions and get some noodles.
Culture, man.
No.
We can't eat
Yeah,
hot
we can get
soda.
that
I think
fresh
they closed.
made
They
pasta.
closed.
They're
They
closed
closed right
now.
They
We can go
closed.
tomorrow.
You said
Harris Teeter got them noodles on deck. We can
Kind of noodles.
let's get chicken
Not
or
top
beef.
ramen.
Shrimp. You like shrimp?
Why
We
do
don't
keep
want
doing
any
that?
top ramen.
They got roasted chicken. What else they got?
Nobody want that fake ass ramen.
Oriental.
yeah.
I hope you're not still eating that
Talking
on
about
this
our-
health journey because you're gonna
Right.
stay at this little husky plateau. You keep eating all that MSG and sodium and
Right,
shit.
you
I'm
are.
just trying to help you.
Look out for the brother.
Certain late nights, I may come in and popping a pack of noodles. But that's because I had a traumatic experience because I tried to cook when I was in the middle of the night and I woke up to smoke alarm. We're not gonna get on that.
You
though.
know what? I came in the house one night. I want to cook out, but it was late. I think it was after 4 a.m. and I made me an imitation ass cookout style salad.
Probably burnt that shit.
I was so tipsy in there trying to sear that chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to give it the cookout
It
perfection.
be
for
that
real.
way sometimes. A
Cookout
few weeks ago,
perfection.
I had a special cookie, and that shit hit me. And
Oh,
I
we ain't
went
gonna talk about
to
them
the
cookies.
freezer and deveined and thawed some shrimp.
You
I
do
do
some
like shrimp.
crazy
Shout out to
stuff.
you for being, perceptive. And cut up chicken, and cooked this pasta dish high as hell. It was the bomb though. But I was
be
really
good.
on one that night. I was like, no, I can't use this type of white wine. I need Pinot Grigio because it's dry. It was really
Right.
extra.
She talking about shrimp noodles, guys.
Nah,
Shrimp
ain't
noodles.
nobody talking about
Ooh,
no
Nobody.
shrimp
No.
noodles.
Thousands.
But the husky homeworker over here.
Ooh, burr.
But it's all love.
Yeah.
I ain't husky no more.
Oh,
We talked about this last episode.
what are you?
How much you weigh?
I'm low key.
Again?
I'm low key. I
How much you weigh?
I ain't weighed myself in a while.
Oh.
Last time it was what I said last week.
Which was?
222.
Okay.
Word.
So, what do you
weigh-
consider yourself now? Just low key, I. How do you?
You
Low key,
look
I.
alright.
Low key, I.
So where
I ain't
does
gonna
that
say I'm sexy.
fall and
I ain't gonna say I'm
slim,
sexy yet.
husky?
It's under
big,
husky. I
overweight?
wouldn't say I'm slim. Kind of like a in fit kind of.
Slim, thick with your cute ass. Okay.
I did not say that. I did not say that bullshit. Fuck out of here. They try.
ladies,
Slim thick. in this
C-Top is
motherfucker.
slim
Yo.
thick over here.
Yeah.
Slim thick.
Kiss my ass. Fuck out of here. I didn't say that shit.
In private conversations, we have used these terms before. This is not a first.
I'm not slim thick. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
You
Them
Community-
visuals coming soon, ladies. Y'all can judge for yourself.
Judge for
Community,
yourselves.
do not listen to this nonsense. They're
No, those
speaking.
visuals on the way though.
Listen to me. I'm sorry.
No, listen to us. Tune in.
Whatever. Anyway, y'all ain't gotta hate on me though.
No,
I just said you was slim thick with your cute ass. That was all
That
love.
was so much
That was
compliment.
positive, yeah.
That was not positive.
I
like
finished
That
it
was.
with
She
your
gave you
cute
some-
ass.
With your cute ass.
I'm tired of being cute.
But you are though.
Fuck outta here.
Sometimes.
I'm a grown ass man,
That's
my
some
nigga.
double standard
Cute-
shit. 'cause
cute
if
is
a
for
man
babies
call
and
her
puppies
cute,
and shit.
She don't like to be called cute. My
Fuck
man
out
wanna
of
be
here. I'm a
sexy.
grown ass man.
So what do you
Fuck, I'm
want to be?
cute
I'm
for.
You
cute.
kind of have like a baby face,
That's
so I
true.
don't know if you're ever gonna be
With
anything
facial
other
hair, I
than
got
cute.
baby face.
Yeah,
I got facial hair.
You got a little bit.
My shit may not connect and shit, but my eyes
I'm
still-
just saying you got a little baby face,
It's
your
those
little
cheeks.
dimples and shit.
I lost
yeah.
weight in these cheeks because I ain't husky. No
You
more.
did. Them cheeks were fatter.
Word fatter.
But they still there though.
I'm still working on it. I'm still working on myself.
I think they're gonna always be there.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like I'ma always have big boobs regardless of what size I am. They're
I'm
just gonna
not.
be there.
that's a totally different thing.
My
Those
boobs
cheeks are
and-
always gonna be
my
there.
boobs and my butt. They abandoned me as soon as I start losing weight. Like, well,
Bye.
bitch, it was fun while it lasted. Bye.
Bye, girl. That's how my legs are. They
That's
gonna
how
be
my mom
skinny.
is. She is a rail now, probably like a size 4, size 6, and she's got like triple DE boobs. And I'm like, where did that go? You did not pass
It's a
any
generation.
of that down to me. Tasha got it.
Ask her for it.
She gave it to my sister. I just
Yes,
missed out.
Natasha, honey.
Yeah, but she was like, here, take this oily skin. You can have that.
Have that. There you go, baby.
Damn.
Yeah.
Community, thank you all for joining us. We started rambling and shit. We're going to end this right here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Moral of the Story podcast. This is Christopher Allen, the mastermind. C_TOP_. Fuck with me. We back filming this shit. We getting the band back together. We better start filming this shit this weekend and shit. On some new shit I got coming for y'all. Word.
Okay. This is Cashmere. Y'all tune in every week faithfully.
On iTunes.
iTunes,
Shout out to-
SoundCloud. We on
shout out
iTunes
Steve Jobs.
now.
Subscribe.
Shout out Steve Jobs. Shout
Oh.
out to the people with the Trump phone.
No. Okay, listen.
You got Trump.
Y'all-
It ain't Obama phone no more. The Trump phone.
No. I have a.
Repealed those.
He need to
phones.
stop.
Repeal and replace that.
Hey, them bitches got to go. Bring them back.
plan.
Bring them back.
She ain't got the
C-Top
edge.
is
Gonna
a
be the same plan, though, for the
hater.
most part. Just less gigs.
She don't have the edge. She got the corner.
Oh my goodness, you guys! I have a Galaxy Edge, baby. Like,
She got the space jump. No
don't
doubt.
play with me.
You got it.
My phone ain't crack like
I was about to say,
yours,
speaking
though.
of corners, though, isn't
Yeah,
yours
ain't you
all
according your
fucked
phone
up?
black? Don't do that. My screen is fully functional.
Bang
Just
bang.
saying.
Bang, bang.
Thank you.
Shots fired. Speaking of
I
shots
have a
fired, shout out to my
smartphone.
Busana. But yeah, shots fired, no doubt. We can move right along.
Okay, you see
Everybody,
it, so I
this
can't.
is Darling Nikki, Darling _Nikki _84.
It is the now _forever.
Forever, ever?
Hey guys, it's Darling Nikki. The moral of the story is love your blackness. Don't let anybody define what that is for you. Be you. Love you. That's it.
The moral of the story is Christopher need to have some snacks in here. I've been hungry the whole time, y'all. So that's the moral of the story.
Moral of the story is I ain't gotta provide food. Shit. We all grown motherfuckers. Y'all can get your own damn food. But the real moral of the story is don't allow love to steer your path and your dreams and shit. If love is for you at the time, rock with it. If not, keep following your dreams. Follow to the end and rock the wheels off that motherfucker.
It is the now _forever. Moral of the story. Peace.
No doubt.